Hello friends. So I'm leaving the hospital again and I'm thinking about the story I read somewhere about ancient majestic tree and a beautiful butterfly thinking of each other. The tree thinks, well, they say that the butterfly is alive. But how can that be? Here today, gone tomorrow, just like a fallen leaf. It cannot possibly be alive. And a butterfly thinks of a tree, well, they say that it's alive. But how can that be? It doesn't move, doesn't fly. It just stays there forever, like a rock. And that's how perhaps the tree thinks of us. We know the tree is alive, but does the tree think we are? We are here today, gone tomorrow. Back to the earth, just like a fallen leaf. This is one of the majestic trees I want to show you today. The species is called Monkeypod tree. Maybe I'll put the Latin name under the title in description for you. Magnificent, magnificent tree. Let me speed up and I'll show you another one. I'm speeding up the video so you can quickly come to this majestic tree. It's called African tulip tree, and again I can put Latin name under the title in the description. Look at that magnificent flower. That's why it's called tulip tree. There is also a yellow variety. This is the red one. The leaf, the flower, the trunk, magnificent. The flower creates the seed pod full of seeds with little wings flying on the wind, spreading these beautiful trees, just like weeds throughout the tropics. Beautiful flower. Well, let me speed up to a third tree. Third tree that will show you the third species of magnificence, third type of magnificence. Here we are. This tree is called false almond tree. It's also called sea almond because the roots tolerate salty sand. It's also called tropical almond. Enormous tree, living on and on, almost forever. Look at that root spread. Here is my hand to show you the scale. And if we turn around, oh, and look at this trunk also. Look at this crown also. The symmetry. If we turn around, you can compare also the spread of the roots with the size of the carb next to it. It's called false almond because it has this big triangular corky seed pods, which when you cut, there is a tiny seed inside, edible seed, that tastes just like almond. But to get a pound of those nuts, you would have to open impractical amount of seed pods. The trees cracking the pavement. If there'll be no pavement, it'll be so huge. Periodically they have to cut the branches to save the pavement and save surrounding buildings too, because of its enormous power. Let me speed up and show you yet another tree. But first I'd like to show you the unripe nut. You see it's still greenish. That's how it looks. They say that even that part is edible. I never tried. Okay, well, time to speed up and go to another beautiful, majestic old tree of yet another species. We're coming closer. We're almost there, behind the corner, across the street. I'm starting to see it in the distance. Again, they had to cut the branches periodically so it wouldn't take over. This fantastic tree is called Ficus religiosa, the religious tree, the sacred fig, the pipala tree, the people tree, the aswatha tree, with the beautiful, beautiful leaves. Just take a look. It is said that under this tree, grown in a bamboo forest, Buddha meditated for some 40 days and got first time enlightened. This tree can be multiplied not just by rooting twigs, but also by cut roots that will sprout branches. Look at those beautiful leaves. Well, I'm going to show you the last tree now, but on the way I was going to also show you how people make beauty around construction site by huge graffiti. Maybe it'll be better if I show you it from closer distance. Here we go. And then I'll jump over straight to the last tree of a last species. Don't bother you by speeding up my walk. Okay, here we are. The magnificent tree of a species Ficus retusa, which throws down new roots out of horizontal branches in a wet tropical air. If people wouldn't periodically prune these horizontal branches, every branch would create a new trunk from air root, and on top of it, new crown. And this way, the tree would become a growth. The growth will become a forest. The forest will become a jungle. And this is yet another way majestic trees attain immortality, not just from sprouting seeds and sprouting rooted branches and branches growing out of exposed roots, but also by this air root style. Fantastic, incredible.